The Adventures of Victor and Ellie, Book 1. Victor and Ellie are terriers. They have been best friends since they first met in the local park. Their humans had taken them for a walk, and when they first met, both dogs started playing and running around in circles, chasing each other. Their humans started chatting, and so the friendships all began. Victor and Ellie would see each other most days, either in the park or on the beach. They decided that they should have adventures whenever they could, although sometimes they just like to play and run around or chase a ball and play fetch. Their first adventure started on a hazy spring afternoon when Victor and Ellie met in the park to play. There were other dogs already playing, and when they got there, Victor and Ellie joined in with them and ran around. The dogs' humans sat on the grass and chatted while the dogs played. One of the humans brought water and treats for the dogs and would give each dog a biscuit treat when they were well behaved. Victor loves treats. Ellie loves treats too, but not as much as Victor. Victor noticed that the bag of treats was left on the ground next to the water bowl and said to Ellie, "Hey Ellie, look at that bag of treats." Ellie replied, "Yes, I've seen them. So what?" "Well," said Victor, "when I run around, I could run past and pick them up and we could eat them." "No," said Ellie, "you don't need to do that. We will be given some in a minute if we are good." "But I want some now," said Victor. "I don't want to wait. And it would be fun to see everyone running around after us when they try to get the treats back." "You are going to get into trouble," Ellie sang. With that, Victor ran by the bag of treats and scooped up the bag in his mouth. It didn't take long for Victor's human and the others to notice, and they ran after him, calling to him as they ran. Victor darted around just out of their reach. "This is so much fun," he thought. Just then another human got hold of Victor and lifted him up and reached for the bag of treats. As he did this, Victor caught his breath and accidentally swallowed the whole bag. "Oh no," said Ellie. "Victor, you shouldn't have done that," she exclaimed. Victor's human was very upset. She was scared swallowing the plastic bag would harm Victor unless she got him to the vet's very quickly. Wasting no time, she picked Victor up and started running to the vet's, which was nearby. Victor felt rather uncomfortable being carried, but had to put up with being jostled around on the bumpy journey to the vet. A very hot and bothered human arrived with Victor at the vet's. One of the others in the park phoned ahead to let the vet know what was happening so that they could prepare for Victor's arrival. As soon as they arrived, Victor was taken into the surgery so that the vet could examine him. He looked into Victor's mouth just in case the bag could be seen, but no, Victor had definitely swallowed it. The vet gave Victor some nasty tasting medicine to make him sick, and in no time at all, the plastic bag with the treats still inside appeared on the vet's table. Poor Victor didn't feel very well at all, as the medicine made him very dizzy. The vet said that Victor would have to stay there and rest for a couple of hours to make sure he was well enough to go home. By now, all the other humans and their dogs were at the vet's to see how Victor was. Ellie could see Victor in one of the kennels. She whispered, "I told you that you would get into trouble." "I know you did," said Victor. "I will never do that again. I promise. Oh, my tummy hurts." "See you next time, Victor. Get well soon," said Ellie. Victor's human was very happy that Victor would be okay, and it wasn't long before Victor was allowed to go home. He was wrapped up in a soft fleece blanket and taken home to rest. Victor felt very sorry for himself, but he realised that he should not have taken the treats. In the end, he missed out on the treats and playing in the park with Ellie and the other dogs, and went home feeling poorly too. "Oh, Victor," said his human, "you are a silly sausage."